Hey guys, how's it going? So first of all, a very Merry Christmas to everyone. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to my very first tutorial on YouTube. So today we'll be learning some basics of web scraping through Python using Beautiful Soup. So for those who are new to Python and wondering what is actually web scraping, so for basic definition, it's actually a technique to get or grab certain links, certain information from the specific websites. So the information might be the links, pretty much the files or the images. So today I'm going to teaching you guys how to download image from a certain website. So before starting, you guys might be wondering, like, if I really want to download an image, why not just google it and find the image of it. Like if we want an image of cupcakes, we can just go here, right click it, and just save it as. So actually we can, but the problem is, as we know, the Google is itself a very huge web scraper, and it actually gives us back the link. We search in it, and all the links are seen right here below. So there might be some sites who have copyright on some sort of images, and suppose we want to make a website, we don't want an image have a copyright on it, we might get in trouble. So whatever may be the reason with pay, we need to learn how to download the image. So for that we need a site which have no copyright. And so here we are guys, I found a site named Pixabay. It says that all the images and images are free of any copyright, and we may use it as we like. Actually guys, before using any website, I would recommend to read the license of it, because it may violate the terms and condition of the website. So let's get started. Let's search cupcakes as we did earlier. So guys, as you can see, whole bunch of cupcakes right here. So as we just click one, we can see it leads us to a new web page with the same image but different size. So if we just get the link, image address of it, let's view, do the same with the thumbnail image. We can see the significant difference between the sizes of the two images. So now we are pretty much specific that which image we really want to download. So our method gonna be pretty much to tell the Python to open up this website, then get to the main links to all these images right here, and get the src. Src is pretty much the link address, image address, and download the image. So let's get started. So actually, sorry, I forgot to mention earlier, I'm using PyCharm for this. I'll just leave the link down below in the description box if you want to download it. So after that, just go to file, create a new project, and name the project whatever you want. And I've actually created an earlier one, so let's create a new one right here. And then just right click on the project, the name of project, and go to new and Python file, and name it images.py. So after that, before writing any code, we need to first import all the packages which can help us to write all the bit of code. So let's get started. First, request. So request gonna tell the Python to open up this website. So Beautiful Soup, as I said earlier, is actually it's actually passed through all the script tags and prettifies it and shows it to us. I'll just demonstrate in a few seconds. And then This bit of 2 lines are gonna help us to download the image, in which they're gonna retrieve the src of it and download it. After that, all we left to import is the random is actually help us to generate random variables, random numbers from the initial to the end point to save our image. I'll just demonstrate later. So first of all, our first step is to just open up this website using the request which we just imported right here. So first of all, create a variable name. Let's create a variable name opening. Let's create a variable name URL in which we'll just save the link. In this case, the link is right here. Okay, now we've got the link, all the URL, and we need to save all the information in a text document. So for that, let's create a variable named save and save the all stuff inside a text document. So now if we just print it out, we're gonna see all the stuff inside it. Actually, we need the link of it, which is pretty much the Xref of it, and which links it in other web page is this line, and we can see Xref right here, this line which attached to this URL, and this leads us to this website. So after that, print, as you can see that it's not just readable, so now the variable soup comes in handy. So let's delete it and create a variable in soup. And now when we print it, or before printing it, we need to tell the soup to parse to every tag. For that, we need to write HTML parser. So now if we just print soup, we can see the code is pretty much prettified, and we can still read it in a quite good manner than the early one. But still, the thing we want is the Href, which is under the class div item. I'm sorry, class item. So for that, we need to call class item to get the Href inside it. For that, let's do it and create a variable named class item. You can tell the soup to find all the divs inside the class item. Okay, so now if we just print out class item, we can see this whole bunch of line right here inside a list. It's one list right here inside a whole line. So but still it's not readable form. We need to use a for loop for that. So let's create a variable name. Let's create a for loop for that, for a variable L in class item. Print the L. So now if we print it, we can see all of the div class right here printed in the front of us. but still we can see that there are some of the object maybe in this website have same class item, but they don't have the attribute name Ahref. Okay, so we need to call this class item to get this Ahref. For that, we need to get the Ahref to use the get method. So now when we do it, okay, we can see that we are getting a none because it means that it's nothing to display inside it, which means that we can directly tell the div class to give us the Ahref. For that, we need to go to the tag inside it and get the Ahref it. Okay, for that we need to first get the link. Okay, so first of all, we need to write div in A for div in the soup to find all the divs inside the class item. Okay, so now if we just print out L, you can see the pretty much what we needed right here, the Ahref and all this line, because we don't need it, we can ignore it right now after some time. So we need this one right here, the Ahref of it. Yeah, this one. So for that we need to get it by get method. Now we can get it easily because we are in it, we are in the tags. Guys, as you can see, we are getting the Ahref of it, and certainly we are too getting none because, as I said earlier, there are some objects which have same name class item, but they don't have the attribute Xref. So for that, let's use the if condition. So what we need to do is we're gonna save this links in a variable name links. So as you know that the main website here have this link attached right to the Xref. For that we need to do the same. So for that, create a string and put this link right here and convert the L string and attach to it right away. So now we have gotten the whole link what we needed and saved in the variable links. So if we just print it out, oh, I haven't printed out, man. Seriously, we just print out links. You can see all the links right here, but still oh, that's a problem. Actually we forgot to get the href, so we need to write l.get. I just forgot to write the get method. So now when we do it, okay, we can see all the links we needed right here, and two, this links attached to it. We don't need it, so let's use a if condition to just ignore it. As I said earlier, we can ignore it. So let's use if the string right here is in links, we're just going to continue printing it. Continue means that just skip this part and continue the for loop, but just skip the next code after it. So now right now just we print it out. You can see that string we don't want it is actually ignored, so I think it's pretty. Now what we are left to do is the next bit of code. So what that states actually, get after that, after getting the main link, we need the src of it. For that, after getting to this site, we are going to retrieve it as we did earlier right here. So again, we just copy it, paste it right here. So instead of URL right here, we just need to put this in this retrieving link back section. For that, just put links right here. It's links right here. Okay, so now as you can see, the whole lines are equal but same, but it's just for the main site right here. So now we just print it, we just print the soup. We just print, man, what I'm doing. Okay, let me just pause it. We can see all the stuff inside that whole web page. Sorry, what we need is the src, which is located in the tag img item prompt, and the address of it is content URL. As you can see earlier, is stated in content URL. So now when we do the same thing as we did earlier, but in this case we can directly call the src because the src and the content is actually the same tag, so we can call it directly. So let's do it. You don't need to print this out actually. So after that, let's create a variable name main site, which would equal to soup in to find all the img of item prompt and the address content URL. Okay, so now what we got, we are right here. The main site variable contains all the URL inside all the stuff inside the class. I wouldn't say class, but the attribute name, item prop, and let me undo it. Okay, so now I'm going to use a for loop for variable name t in main site. Just print t, just see what does it contains. Okay, we can see all the stuff inside that. Okay, so that item prompt is right there, content URL, and the src what we need is right here. So if we just want to src, we can directly call as I mentioned earlier, so dot get src. So now we see, let's see if we get the src. It's going to take a bit of time. Okay, as we see that we are indeed getting all the src links, the image address of every image right here. Okay, so what we are left to is just to download all the images using these src. So let me just stop it and clear this up. We don't need to print it out. Okay, right. Okay, we don't need to print it out. So what we are just left, so let's create a variable name src and save it the in it. So let's do it. t.get src. Okay, so we have got a variable name src which saves all the src links inside it. After that, we are just left to download the image, in which these bit of 3 lines are gonna help us do that. For that, first of all, we're gonna name the images like how they're gonna be named when they are stored in a computer. For that, let's create a variable name and create random numbers, and we're just gonna save random numbers inside it. For that, random dot range. Let's create the we don't need this. Let's create the range from 1 to 184, let's say. After that, we need to write the full name, like let me just write it. Full name, this is gonna be the string of the name, and saving the images in the extension JPEG. Actually, this bit of 2 line, I'm gonna tell Python to save to just generate random numbers from 1 to 84 and just attach .jpeg string to it. .jpeg gonna tell the computer that the file we are downloading is actually an image. So now what we're left to do is just to download the image, the last line of the code. For that, we can write urllib dot request dot retrieve. So actually it requires 2 attributes. The first one is the link, which the src right here. The second one, the name of the image we are saving it. So here it is. So now when we just run it, actually as we are seeing all the images right here. So as you can see, the images are being downloaded. So if you go to the folder where all the projects are being saved, so we have to name it, but we have named it scraping. So you can see that the images are being downloaded. Yeah, right here, all in the random numbers as we decided, 1 to 84 and .jpeg extension. So guys, we're good to go. But still, let me just stop it right here. A code, let me just delete this. Our code is actually restricted to only one web page right here. As you can see, there are 6 more pages to go. So how are we gonna iterate it? How are we gonna change the pages and download all the images if you want to and choose from it? So for that, we're gonna create a function name iteration. Define a variable name iteration, and I'm gonna set up the max number of pages till when we have to download the images. So max pages, I guess that's cool. So to get to from one page to another, we need a while loop, like the while loop to just change the number of pages. So let's create a variable named pages. Let's say it equals 0 for the first time, and then we're going to use a while loop while the pages are less than or equal to max pages. Okay, we're going to set the URL. As you can see, so all this stuff's going to happen till the iteration is going to happen. So we need to indent all this stuff because we didn't did earlier. we created this after that. So let's try it and indent all the stuff. So as you can see, the URL, we need to change the URL actually. As you can see, when we just shift to next page, you can see the numbers are being changed, and I guess check me again. Okay, the URL is being changed too. I've noticed that as the URL is odd, if the number of pages are odd, the URL is quite different, and for the even is pretty different. So for that, we can use a if condition for that. Okay, let's just, okay, if the number of pages, the pages have the modulus to 0, which means they are even, then the URL pretty much gonna be as for is even. We're gonna save this to it. The URL gonna be this one right here. Okay guys, so again, but if else, okay, need to indent it actually. Okay, else if it is odd, the page is odd, the URL gonna be let's go to 5. If 5 is odd, the URL gonna be this one. Of course, we need to add the change of numbers. For that, add str and pages, not pages. Okay, so do the same stuff with it, with the odd. Okay, so now guys, I guess we are good to go. All we are left to do is just call this function and give the max number of limit we want to download till that. Okay, so but okay, wait, we need to increment the number of pages too, the main thing. Okay, for that, pages need to increment by 1 every time, and just call the function right here. Let's put the, for now, let's put it right 3. Let's put it 3. Okay, there are 6 of it, so let's put 3. Now when we run it, if you see the, okay, we're still getting the pictures of cupcakes. It means our code is working pretty well. So guys, that's it. But still, actually, this bit of code is required when we want to download quite great number of images. Like if we really want to download a single image, what we gotta do is just to go, let's click a single image. When we lead to them, when it leads to the main site, just get the image address, which is this, the src, and just write this bit of code, this one right here. It's instead of the src, which we retrieved from the rest of the URL, we're just gonna write the link we retrieve, the link of the image you want to download. So instead of src, inside the quotes, just put it right there. Okay, so I think that's all guys. Thanks for watching, and if you really learned something, please leave a like and subscribe if you really want to. And I think that's all, and once again, Merry Christmas to everyone. I'll see you next time, and thanks for watching.